Hello everyone, I'm Madalina and welcome back to Sabrissimo. Today I will teach you how to make the best lasagna you ever tried. I learned this recipe during my visit to Italy and since then it has become a beloved and requested dish in my family. Join me as I show you how to create the best lasagna using the finest ingredients, and I assure you this is the taste you will never forget. First step, Bolognese sauce. We need 1 carrot, 1 onion and 3 garlic cloves. Start by cutting the onion in half and remove the tail. Cut the carrot in large pieces. And smash the garlic for more intense aroma. Heat the pan and add 1-2 tablespoons of olive oil. Once it's heated, add 1 kilogram of minced meat. I use pork, but you can use your preferred meat. Cook the meat for 1-2 minutes until it's pale. Then season with a tablespoon of salt, half a tablespoon of thyme, 1 tablespoon of oregano, crushed garlic, carrots, and large onion chunks. Add a fresh grounded pepper and Italian condiments to your taste. Pour in 400 milliliters of tomato sauce and mix. Then add 700 milliliters of water to cover the meat and vegetables. Put the lid on and let the sauce cook for about half an hour until the meat is tender. While our Bolognese sauce is cooking, let's continue with step number 2, Bechamel sauce. Start by melting 50 grams of butter, half a tablespoon of salt and a pinch of nutmeg. Once the butter is melted, add 30 grams of flour. Mix to combine and add 500 milliliters of cold milk. Once the sauce is well blended, add the milk in 3 steps. Once you have a thickened composition, add another milk portion and continuously mixing. This way, the bechamel will not stick to the bottom of the pot. Once you reach this consistency, your bechamel is perfect. Be aware that this sauce will start to thicken as it cools. Now let's check our Bolognese sauce. Our sauce is ready. The added water has decreased, the meat is cooked and the vegetables released an intense aroma, perfectly blended with all the spices. Before we start assembling the lasagna, preheat the oven to 200 degrees Celsius, approximately 392 degrees Fahrenheit. Now it's time to assemble our lasagna. In a 33 by 20 centimeters, approximately 9 per 30 inches baking dish, add a generous layer of bechamel sauce, followed by a small amount of Bolognese sauce. This forms the base for our first lasagna sheet, ensuring a moist first layer. On the first lasagna sheet, spread 2 tablespoons of bechamel sauce, covering every inch. Continue with a generous amount of red sauce and cover everything with a generous layer of Parmesan. Repeat this process for all 6 layers. For a perfect crust, on the last layer, next to the 2 sauces and the Parmesan layer, add 100 grams of mozzarella cheese. Place the lasagna in the oven for 20 minutes without ventilation. The mozzarella cheese will melt in the oven, giving us a perfect crust for our lasagna. Look how gorgeous it's turned out, and the smell is amazing. Let's cut a piece and enjoy the incredible dish. Divine. I hope this recipe brings you joy. If you are hungry for more delightful recipes, don't forget to subscribe to Sabrissimo, ring the notification bell, and let's keep creating delicious memory together. Until next time, happy cooking!